Hi, Anirudh here, and I want to tell you a little bit about the HR Helpdesk Agent. Imagine it's a set of agents that's been together to automate any form of conversational help that an employee might want and asks HR specific question, right? It could be around leave policy, it could be around performance reviews, it could be of any set of questions that an employee ends up asking. So the flow, what you're looking at right now is how would that look under the hood and how you could implement this quickly in your organization. Now imagine this entire flow on the back end is available to you on Lyzr Agent Studio that you could just clone and then customize based on adding tools. Maybe you want to switch out your LLM, maybe you want to add some knowledge base. All of that is something that you could do quickly. Or the other option is, I like this flow. Ani and team, I want you to expand on this end to end, but I want to add all these other customizations. That's something Lyzr can help with our custom developers. Okay. So what does the HR Helpdesk agent look like? So imagine now an employee passes a query from Gmail, Slack, or any HR portal, right? They should be able to do that. Or imagine there's a standalone front end that's been built on, let's say, a React or a Streamlit, or let's say a Lovable, or an employee is able to come and say, I have a question around X. Okay, imagine it could look something like this. So you have an agent, you could ask questions around how do I request time off, and it gives you answers. Okay, now you have, let's say, this HR Helpdesk agent has a knowledge base associated with it. It has LLMs here, which is, let's say, a GPT-4 or a Claude attached to it. And then imagine any query that comes in. We already have predefined questions that can be answered quickly. The LLM and the knowledge base combined is able to give that answer back to the employee. Now, but let's say if it's a little more complex question, right, which is around, hey, I didn't get my variable payout. I've done all of this. My manager told me 85%, but I should get 100%. That's a little more complex. Right? So what you could add is you can always have a human in loop review associated with this, where you could be like, hey, I'm going to add this to the ticketing system. Somebody from HR will get back. And now that information is passed on to the HR person. She or he, or they could actually come in, answer that, and then that question can go back. All right. Or that answer can essentially go back to the employee. Now, all of this information essentially is getting passed on to the insights agent. So it's kind of your knowledge base, or your AI is getting smarter, right? So initially AI is handling 70% of your queries, but what if we can get to 90%, right? And then that loop is leading to improvements of the agent. That's pretty much about the HR Helpdesk agent. As I said, you can access this on our studio as a pre-built agent, but also you can come and we can do custom development workflow for you and build this out for you end to end.